Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So we got ourselves another video here on Nufftingz Speaks. I am your host, Nufftingz, with another episode. So that was probably said all wrong, but whatever. So here's the thing, and I say so a lot, don't I? All right. So I said so again. Okay, let me try it. Let me do that again. Okay. We have a new video today, and it's about me. I'm really going to be talking about the previous video I did where I got a good amount of subs and a good amount of, not a lot, but I think I had like 11 or 10 new subs, and it got 2,000 views. And I'm proud of myself. With a channel with 30 members or 30 subs, I did very well. YouTube gave me the reach, but I got a lot of comments. So I want to do a video talking about the comments, right? So some of the comments were legit. Actually, most of them were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They were good questions, you know. There was one comment where it was flagged by YouTube. Like they held it and then it disappeared after. I guess the person deleted it. They called me a loser. And I was like, damn, I'm a loser. I'm a loser for speaking on losers in the game. Okay. All right. So the first comment I got is this one here, where they're talking about the rupees glitch. All right, so I'm going to give you a little detail on what I know, but I don't know a lot on this glitch. As per se, it's not really a glitch, it's more of an exploit. Now, one of the things I have done, I don't know if anybody's done this, there's probably people who have done this, but if you're listening to this, try it. Go to ChatGPT, not the other AIs, like, you know, the ones on Google and all that. Like, just go to ChatGPT. And when I mean Google, I mean like that AI assist thing. And ask them if, like, questions like, why is spoofing banned? Or why Niantic doesn't crack down on certain things, right? And ChatGPT will tell you straight up. They'll say, like, look, man, they know some of the shit they don't care about. You know, and that was the one thing me and this one guy got into this argument over. He's a nurse and he plays Pogo with us, and he was telling me that, you know, they should unlimit the remote passes. And I'm like, yeah, they should, but they're not going to. And this is before Scopely took over, right? And he's like, well, you know, all the money they make comes from people, you know, people buying stuff. And if you unlimit the remotes, then all the spoofers will unlimit, and then they should allow spoofing. I'm like, dude, you know that, you know, Niantic, now Scopely, they weren't really trying to make money from us per se by in-game purchases. They were trying to make money from data. You know, when we scan Pokestops, when we would do all that other shit. It was more a data thing. Like, they were selling data. That's really where the money was. Our revenue, like the revenue we give them from in-game purchases, is probably like 5%, if even that much. In my eyes, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm just assuming it's really low. Because like, what are they trying to do here? They're trying to do the data thing, right? So like, that was like an argument with me and this guy, and I was like, you know, I don't even know what we're fighting over here. Like, it was really silly because I'm like, dude, come on. You know, like, Scopely, I keep saying Scopely, Niantic was always known for data. You know, it's like, so why, if they're selling the data, they're probably making so much money off of doing that. Like, that's really what it is now. Why do we have all these spam callers calling us? You know, people selling data. So I don't know. Moving on. So that wasn't what I was going to talk about. I want to bring that up. So this person is asking about the rupees glitch. So, like I said, it's not a glitch. It's more of an exploit. So how it goes is, from what I know, like, I'm probably going to butcher it. It's one of those things where you take an iPhone, like an old iPhone device, and you put your account on it, and you buy everything in rupees, in Indian currency. From what I've been told is that you do that, but you don't buy directly with your credit card. You buy like an Amazon card for like $50, and then you use that and you get like a discount. I've never done it. I have a friend that would like to do it for me, but I don't really want to. But, you know, I mean, a lot of these guys that I've played with, they've used it so much. They have everything maxed out, like, you know, bags, item, Pokemon storage. And when we do Gigantamax, they will spend the extra 200 per match to get, you know, more rewards. So, I mean, cool. I've never done it, so I really can't comment on it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I don't have an opinion on it. So, yeah. Anywho, another one here. This is a longer one. I agree 100% with everything you said, Big Dog. Oh, thank you. The Pokemon Go community is very much toxic. I've had several run-ins with actual friends that join me in a remote raid and lose the pass and go on to blame me. Or a raid boss that requires multiple trainers and I opt out with 15 seconds left. Then they also go on to blame me and ask me for me to send them money because of it all. It's safe to say I no longer am friends with them. Just like you said, it's a game. We play it to have fun and remember our childhood memories, not to argue and make it a big deal for losing a single pass. Man, I've lost so many passes over the 6 years of me playing that I'm not complaining like a child. These people need to grow up. Now, I assume this is to go with what I said about the children that were playing and were just happy to play the game. Going on to that, here's the thing about what I was saying about that. Like, there's more to it now. These are grown people, right? They're all like adults. We're talking like majority of the people that play are like in their 40s that I've met. I don't know about other places. I don't really see that many kids unless the kids are playing with their parents. Most like more so. More of these kids now they'd rather play Roblox, right? Now, my whole thing about the children playing, I think it's great when the kids play because it brings life to the game. Get the young bloods in there because you know Pokemon to me has always been a great game to play. I've played every single one, even the mystery dungeon games. I still say Legends Arceus is number one because I just love that game. But like I've played mainline, but Pokemon Go is a different animal when it comes to that. I feel a lot of the times the people that play it take it way too seriously. Um, and it's just one of those things where it's like, yo, it's just a game, dog. Like it's literally it's just a game, big dog. Let it go. You know, you don't need to like you're 45 years old getting mad at a child for having their Pokemon in a gym. And that's what I'm saying about that gym adjuster guy. When someone starts attacking his gym, he lights a flare at the gym in campfire so his homeboys can run up in there and whatever. And I'm like, that's so weird. Like here's the thing. Okay, it's not weird, I guess. It's a good idea, but I never would have thought of that because it just seems like a pointless thing to do. You know, like I noticed he light a flare and it's like, oh, because he needs people to attack the gym. Or no, to protect the gym or something like that. And it's like, what's the point of playing the game if you can't even get your 50 coins because these guys want to hold the gym for however long they want? Like it's 50 coins. Like let it go. It's 50 coins, bro. You know, like I know this one dude and he's always calling people fake level 50s. So this guy will call Fleece King and Brandon Tan fake level 50s. And people ask him what makes someone a fake level 50? And he'll say some shit like because apparently I don't know this. I'm just like this is what I was told. I don't know. I wasn't actually playing Pokemon Go at this time, but apparently Brandon Tan used to sell accounts or like he would take people's account, get it to level 50 and charge them. I don't know. I don't know. Like that's apparently what I was told. Like, apparently. That's apparently what happened, but I was told this, right? So from more than one person and I was like, okay, who cares? That's it. Who cares? You know, oh, Fleece King's a fake level 50. And I'm like, all right. Like, you have these guys that now will say that Fleece King and all those guys have auto generated accounts. That's why they get all this luck and all that. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but I don't give a shit. Like, and there was the thing about the guy I'm talking about here. When he would talk about Brandon Tan and Fleece King, he would talk about how, like, because Brandon Tan came out here last summer, right? And when he came out here, that same gym adjuster guy was practically sucking his big toe. And he was like, "Oh, you're here. I set the gyms to blue for you and whatever." And I'm like, "He's blue? Like, I didn't even know he was blue. Like, I didn't know." He's like, "Oh." And then, um, when Brandon Tan put his Pokemon in the gym, they start taking screenshots and shit about how, oh, look how fast we knocked out Brandon Tan's Pokemon. I thought he was good. And I'm like looking at them like, I decided to look up Brandon Tan one time. I don't know if this is true, but I looked on Google and I looked at Brandon Tan's generated income every month. And I saw he makes like 60 grand a month from whatever, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. And I looked at these guys and I'm like, so you guys are mad at him for what? So he's a fake level 50, but he's still generating money. Why don't you up your money game? Like, these guys weren't even you're not making 60 grand a month. So up your money game, bro. Like, you're not like I can't sit here and talk about people like Fleece King and Brandon Tan because it sounds like jealousy to me. I don't give a fuck what they do, but I'm happy they're having a great time and able to live their dreams. Like, I'm not hating on these dudes. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, let them do what they do. Like, I see Pokédaxi goes on these things with his mom. And I'm like, dude, that's cool. Like, I couldn't pay my mom to go on this shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys they went to Paris, they went to Jersey, they go to Japan. Dude, I haven't even left my backyard. Not playing. But like, like these guys get to live their dreams and they're playing a video game and getting paid. Who gives a fuck what they do? Like fake level 50. And then, you know, he went more into saying that, fake level 50, this and that, and spoofing is this and spoofing is that. And, it's just like, dude, you're just a hater, bro. Like, I just don't understand who gives a fuck what they do, bro. Like, leave them alone. Like, you saying they're a fake level 50, but yet they have a community of people that will go against you and fight with you. Anyways, that was that. I actually have a video of this guy trying to fuck with Brandon Tan, and you could just see it in Brandon Tan's face. He's looking at this guy like, dude, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, it was actually so funny. And apparently, Brandon Tan came with like $20,000 in cash, and only that one guy saw it. And then people are like, yo, we should have robbed him. And I'm like, you saw $20,000 in cash, and you're supposed to be so thuggish, and you didn't rob him? Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm not saying to rob the man, but y'all are saying that you saw 20 grand in cash in like a little bag. I didn't fucking see it. So I wouldn't even take it anyways because I'm not stealing from people. But, like, you guys are sitting there, like, what the fuck? Do you wake up in the morning to make up stories? Like, it's weird. I don't understand the fuck what's wrong with these guys. Anywho, so that was, with this dude. I understand the whole losing friends because you will lose friends doing this shit. Like, I've hosted Pokegenie raids for not Rillaboom but Inteleon. Rillaboom was easy because more people wanted Rillaboom, but Gigantamax, not Inteleon, fuck, Gigantamax Cinderace. I was having a lot of trouble getting people in that. Like, if you like, because how Pokegenie is set up, right? You invite 20 people, but the joke is sometimes you don't even get 20 people in the lobby. And what happens is, some people won't even ready up, and then they'll get booted out, and then someone else comes in, and you just lock the group. Because if you don't lock it, there's always gonna be that 1 or 2 second, like 1 or 2 people will not jump in and ready up, and then they get booted out, but then they send you a friend request, and you gotta fucking delete that shit. It's annoying, okay? Like, it's highly annoying. I've done it so many times that I hate it. It's like a chore. But when we were doing um Cinderace, if you had a lobby, like I said, you don't get 20 people. So if you and 20 people make 21, right? You might get 18. Now you have you plus 18 makes 19, right? Now you have 19 people. By the time 10 seconds hits, people aren't going to want to do it because they think Cinderace is tanky as Rillaboom, which he's not. You could beat Cinderace with like 10 people if you wanted to. Same thing with Teleon. Right counters, strong Pokemon, you'll drop him like nothing. So or drop them like nothing. So whatever, right? But these people will leave because also like I don't blame them because they don't want to lose their remote pass. Real shit. Now, losing friends over it doesn't surprise me because games will do that. Like you lose friends playing Gears, Halo, like you lose friends easy, man. Like it's not that hard. Um so this person now goes, my 2 cents. We had the same problems with the people who were running the gyms. We left them alone and went far away to other gyms where the culture was 8 hours and 30 minutes. God damn, that's far. After 7 days, they left on their own, or they learned that guarding an empty castle without guests is a waste of time. Regarding the ambassador, I agree that there should be a way to check who is how popular in the player community, who is registered in the campfire, and that another player can be authorized in case of absence when the ambassador travels to the Go Fest live. I suggest that you call your meetings, and if people are satisfied, they will also support you on social networks. Well, I'm doing all that. Because concerning the ambassador part, I will always talk about the ambassador that's in my area, right? Well, for Kyogre, which was yesterday, the Kyogre raid hour, they didn't host it. It was somebody else in their group hosted it, and it never got the ambassador perk. Like, the check-in ambassador stuff. So you never got the badge or the medal, whatever, and you never got any, and you didn't get any of the check-in rewards. So I thought, okay, so now what? You have someone that's going to try to get ambassador in your group too? Like, I guess you can have multiple in the same campfire group, but to me, it's like, why even bother, dude? Like, you have me doing the same thing. So what are we gonna have? Like 10 ambassadors in one area? Like, it's sort of dumb. Like the whole thing's stupid. Like I don't understand. Like I honestly, to be completely real with y'all, I'm starting to think that it's not the ambassador program that's the problem. It's not the ambassador program that's the problem. It's the people in Mississauga. Literally that play Pokemon Go. Go play My Little Pony or something because I'm noticing that it's like, what are we doing here, bro? Everyone is out for themselves to get this shit. Like, I'm trying to bring everybody together, but all these other people are just doing it on their own. And it's like, oh, yeah. And there's so much hate, bro. Like, people just hate each other for no reason over a fucking game. Anywho, um, that whole thing with the gyms, we sort of can't do that in Square One because Square One's got like so many of them, and I don't think anyone's gonna go 8 hours away to take over some other gyms. Like by my house, we take over the gyms, so we just don't bother with Square One, and that's the thing. Celebration Square, Living Arts Center, Square One, we don't touch those gyms because the dude that runs those gyms doesn't know when to screw off. Seriously, like he's wild and he just doesn't know. Like I'm telling you, this guy jumps out of bushes. He jumps into bushes. He runs after cars. Like it's weird. So yeah. This other person, let's see here. This one didn't like the wording of my stuff. Okay, so this person wrote, "This is why I spoof. Ain't got no time for that crap. Just pay my money for raid passes, jump to raids, and get my hondos shundos. Call it a day. Been playing since 2016, never spoofed other countries, bully gyms, hundo snipe. Too draining. Just a quick hour or two each day, then to spend time with my girlfriend. Yes, they're very draining as well. Bro, yes, they are. Yeah, and that's what I mean about growing up. You have things to do, you got bills to pay, you got to work, you got to take care of kids if you have kids, you got to take care of your pets if you have pets. Because I know a lot of people, they got pets and they treat them like children, and good for you. That's their kid, right? You gotta take care of your pets, man. You gotta take care of your kids. You gotta take care of, family. Like, parents when they get old, parents might get sick. You know, you just gotta do things. You're growing up now, so spending all day on a mobile game, even if it is Pokemon, it's wild. You got better things to do. It's it's weird when people that are adults, and I don't mean like 25, I'm talking like 40 years old, 50 years old, and you're so invested in a game like that. For what? Like, I get it, the game's great, but come on, dude. Anyways, um, 1, 2 hours to spend time with your girl, that's priorities, brother. Keep doing you. Um, let's see here. Okay, so this person, I'm trying to look at how it looks on my thing. All right, so here's one. Where's the gym? I'll spoof and take it away from him. Bruh, that's so funny. The joke is if you spoof to square one, I would assume Gym Adjuster would report. He's notorious for reporting. Like I said in a previous video, he actually got rid of a gym. Like, he reported the gym. Um, and I was like, dude, come on. So you got rid of a gym? Why? Like, he literally reported a gym to get rid of it because it was hard for him to protect it when he had his Pokemon in there. I don't like. I'm tongue tied on that one. Like, that was how silly that shit is. Like, so you're just reporting shit. Like this is what I said about priorities. Do you not have anything better to do? Like, I don't know, man. But if you do want to attack his gym, square one, bro. Any one of those, man. They'll all be the same color. He will, and you'll probably make him sweat. But the thing is, whenever people try to take over his gym, he starts putting that on Instagram. Like, he'll put, "Oh yeah, this person's trying to attack my gym. It's a spoofer or whatever." And it's like, oh my god, dude. Like, how do you have this time to do all that? You in your 40s, homeboy. Like, damn, don't you have a girl? Like, damn. Um, but yeah, like, I don't even know what to say anymore, man. Like, it's it's weird the way how people just, I don't know. Okay, this one guy goes, "Bush camping on a mobile game is crazy." Bro, I know. Like, oh my god, I know. It's so, I never thought I would see this. Like, even when I was a kid, man, like in my 20s and all that, even younger, even in my 30s, I never saw people do the things that some of these pogo players do. And it's like, how do you jump in a bush to, like, not, like, I don't know, man. I can't even, I don't know what to say about that guy. All right, so this person goes, "Have you encountered any of the toxic people in the GBL community? MFers legitimately think they're better than people because they're good at this game. Like, they legitimately act like they're superior people because they're legend rank players and shit. Not all of them, but not even most of them. I've met some of the absolute best friends though through this game. This community is awesome, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying there's some straight up terrible D-bags there. I love the PvP community straight up, but a few bad apples are ridiculous." I'm gonna be honest with you. PvP, I never liked PvP in Pogo. I've never liked it. I don't like anything about it. But like, if I have to do it, it's more of a chore. I hate doing it. But one of the guys out here is a streamer, and he does a lot of PvP. And he will sit there and PvP, and he trains people, and he goes to tournaments. I don't think he's ever won anything, but yeah, he's a good dude, and I do support his stream sometimes when I have time. I'll go in there, say a couple things, give him a little bit of watch time. Like, I'll leave the phone on, and I'll go, go take a crap or something. No, I'm just playing. I'll go and do something else and leave it on, or leave my laptop on and let it sit there, so it seems like I'm in there. But like, He's good. I've never played him, but I heard he's really good. But I don't see the point in PvP for me. I mean, it's cool. It just doesn't uh, it just doesn't work for me. I don't like it. But I have had dudes that will try to say that when you're level 50, you have to be good at PvP, and they'll start trying to battle me PvP, and I'm like, dude, I don't play GBL. Like, I don't do any of that. Like, why am I going to sit here and battle you? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see why there has to be a penis competition in a game like this. Like, I don't care. I'm a raider. I like to raid. I like to do max raids. I like to raid. I like to, you know, go on walks and put my Go Plus on and go through like an area with the kids, like, a wooded area, like a park or something, and just play, like, beat Team Rocket. I love kicking Team Rocket's ass. Like, I just love it. Like, it's therapeutical to me. I love beating Team Rocket. Like, it's fun as shit. That's fun. And I'm not saying PvP isn't. I'm saying that's y'all. Like, I just don't have time to even invest in it. I just was never into it. Not saying it's bad. It's just, it's fun for you, and that's good. That's the point of having different types of things. You're gonna have people that like to raid. You're gonna have people that like to PvP. You're gonna have people that just like to casually get costume Pokemon. Like, I know a chick out here that whenever we become lucky friends, she just wants shiny costumes. Like, I think I gave her it was a shiny Pikachu that I only had one of. And I just traded it to her because I don't care. Like, she wanted the shiny Pikachu. I can't remember which costume it was. And people are like, yo, that's the only one you had? She fleeced you. And I'm like, what am I going to do with a shiny Pikachu? It wasn't even strong or anything. Like, I don't care. It was a costume. Like the thing about costumes that kills me is that if Scopely decides to pull the plug on Pogo, you can't even bring those over to home anyways. So they're gonna die in that game. Like, it's going to be gone. Like, they're gonna be gone. So, at least the other ones, like not Gigantamax, but other ones you could trade over to home and you could keep them. These ones, they're gone. Like Armored Mewtwo, gone. All these Pikachus and costumes, got, well, not all of them, but gone. Like, there's like the Nidoking, the Nidoqueen with the crowns, gone. Like, they're going to wipe out of existence once the game is over, right? So why do I care? I don't like those things don't matter to me. Like, I don't care about the costumes. I mean, there's some costumes that are badass, like Armored Mewtwo. I think is sexy as hell, and I'm about it. Like, I got two of them through lucky trades. They're all doo doo, and I mean, he wouldn't be good anyways. But Armored Mewtwo is pretty cool, and I like the concept of it, But I never was like, oh my god, costumes. Like, no, like, I don't like, yeah. Like, the one Pokemon I wouldn't mind right now because I missed it is those Apex Lugia and Ho. I'd love that, but you see how much those are selling online, bruh. Yeah, I'm not spending $500 on a Lugia. But anywho, that's pretty much the main. I'm looking here through, and this is pretty much the main comments. Like, there's some here that are just more trolling, so I don't really care about them. But yeah, that's you know, I don't see anything else that I need to comment on. But I thank whoever commented, and if you're listening to this video right now, I thank you very much for commenting. The video, by my standards, it blew up. I'm hoping it gets to 2 million. Probably won't, but it would be nice. But thank you for whoever is supporting me on this smaller channel. And I wish all of you the best and good luck with your Pokemon Go stuff. And if you have any comments about stuff going on in your community, or you have any advice for me on how to deal with people in my community, drop me a comment down below and I will get back to you ASAP. All right, take care and have yourself a lovely evening.